Yo, DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now.
Hello everyone, Mr. Opinionated here, bringing you back another salty message episode. I believe this is number 4 now, and it has been a very long time since I've done one of these videos, but I thought this one is another special case of, my god, you just don't know when to quit, do you? This man didn't even bitch, he didn't even be hostile, he was just a moaner, and he was a Steven, hence, you know, Stevie Moaner, like Stevie Wonder. But apart from the crappy wordplay, let's focus on the positive messages for a real quick minute. All these people were just lovely people to be up against, and this Jess girl will be in a future video because it was probably the longest game I've ever had in my entire life on DVD. So yeah, that one's gonna be a future video. But let us focus on the Moaner, and I really don't understand this man, due to the fact that he was trying to make out all this evidence that I was this, that I targeted him, that I tunneled, that I camped, not necessarily him, but other people, and then he made it out that I was wrong about some things that he couldn't possibly have known, and it was just an entire mess. But let's give you some background information. Basically, this Claudette and a Fang is one duo. I've faced them before, lovely people. And then there's the Dwight and this Steven, which is also a team. So it's two duos. And they played generally okay in this match. I think that, on average, I think everyone played pretty well, apart from the Steve, if, in my opinion, didn't play well in comparison to the others. But I'm not saying that because he's the Moaner. I'm saying that because you will see some of the things that he says at the end of the video do not make sense. So yeah, as I'll take down the Claudette quite quickly, and I focus on the Steven, as you do. And he gives me quite a bit of a chase here. So let's talk about some of the things that he accused me of while we're here. Yeah, so basically, you'll see later on that he pointed in my face, uses an emote, and apparently he did that because even though the Fang was there ready to flashlight, he needed to tell them that, even though it was blatantly obvious. Also, I immediately cloak. I can see him with All Seeing, because I have All Seeing and Silent Bell, which is a build that is actually quite strong if I was in an indoor map. But it's not that strong in an outdoor map like this. It did help in the church, I guess, but I wouldn't say it's his most OP set, unless it was in an indoor map. And the Wraith now with the update has been so better to play as, in terms of the speed and stuff, that it's just great. He's just a great killer now. But anyway, I digress. So when I saw him with All Seeing, he accused me of camping, even though I didn't even have a chance to camp. I was just literally there anyway. And he knew I was there anyway. Anyway, so far so good. I'm just generally getting people down. I don't really use Haunted Ground that well, to be quite honest with you, and which is a bit of a shame, because Haunted Ground on Wraith is pretty devastating. It's one of my favourite perks to put on him. See, now this is the first problem. As you can see from me slowing down this footage, that's clearly the Steve, as he's the only one that is injured on the field at the moment, right? I wanted to slide that for you, because just in case he watches this video, because this is one of his strongest arguments, was the fact is that he thought I was camping the Fang, even though I clearly wasn't. I saw his aura. I assumed he went into the shack, or before the shack, but it looked from that angle, he looked like he went into the shack. Apparently his friend, the Dwight, was also in the shack, and in the locker. He gives up here because, I don't know, maybe this is the part where he was like, this Wraith is unnecessarily brutal, and blah blah blah. Anyway, so his friend, apparently, the Dwight, was in a locker in the shack. I didn't see his aura. assuming on the fact that the Dwight must have assumed that I had, you know, barbecue and chili, which most killers do because it's a great perk. So I'm just like, so yeah, basically he thought that I saw the Dwight as well. I didn't, and I had to literally. This is how sad it got. I actually had to describe. I looked back on the footage just for him. Because I wasn't initially going to make a video about this, but the more he kept on talking, absolute bollocks. And the fact that he was in denial, the fact that he just wanted to be right, basically. And you know what people are like when they try to be right, even though when they're completely wrong. It just makes for great entertainment. Now, I'm not trying to be an arsehole or anything. It's just the fact of the matter is, I'm doing this purely for entertainment purposes. But if you're gonna, you know, have some form of, you know, opinion, at least have the backings for it. Like, the fact is that he uses the word targeting, which is my favourite part. He felt like I was targeting him. No. As you can tell from this footage, it started, I hooked Claudette, then him, then Fang, then him, then Claudette, then him. Just because the Dwight, aka his duo partner, played better than him, he thinks that I was targeting him. Do you know how many gens have been done here? 3 gens have been done. I am at somewhat a disadvantage because someone is still not down yet. And the fact that this Claudette actually did a very good job at keeping me in chase for a good period of time. So yeah, and this is the best part. Boing. Oh look! The Fang already shot the flashlight before Stephen did his emote. This does not make sense. Why are they not doing gens? Why are there 2 of them here? The gens are on the other side of the map. Yet they both must have followed me, and I could understand the Fang because actually the Fang is, you know, Claudette's friend. I don't understand why the Steve's here, and the fact is he accused me of camping here. I knew you was here, dumbass. You emoted me in front of my face. Of course you're still going to be behind those fucking pieces of debris. Of course you are. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to walk away. This is your own fault, dumbass. So he gets his friend to like take a hit for him, which is clearly, you know, apparent. So I'll apply some sloppy butcher on him, but I'm going to go for the Steve. And you know why I'm going to go for the Steve? Because I know he's dead on hook. And apparently this is not fair. Apparently this is not GG because I outplayed him. Because he made the stupid choice of emoting in front of my face, not doing any gens. The Fang was already there. She clicked her flashlight before he did the animation. So, you know, he starts crying now. At this point. Because I didn't know, I said GG. And then it just created this flood. This flood of emotions. But again, he wasn't being hostile. And he wasn't even being bitchy to an extent. He just moaned. Like, but like, I literally countered everything he said. It's like, no, this is not how it went down. This is not how it went down. Yeah, and this is the time, this is the first hook on Dwight. But I'm sorry, if everyone had, if every single killer that played this game had to go with, I can't hook anyone else until I've hooked all 4 people, then a lot of fucking killer games would have been lost, dude. It's just the way it goes. And since you made poor decisions, which you did, it happens. Now, I'm kind of lucky on the site that it's a good thing I had all seeing, because some of these hits that I get off the Claudette and the Fang, because they were quite what's the word I'm looking for? Immersive? That's it. They're quite immersive players, but I wouldn't say they're like, they'll hide in a corner of the map until everyone dies. They're not them kind of people. They do use it in a very proper good strategy. And they're good people. Like, you know, this Claudette, which also I had a talk to at the end, which I also put those messages in because I was talking to them as well, saying that it's been 2 days and he's still talking. He's still not giving up on the fact that he's in the wrong. Now, I know that people are delusional out there. I know some people, even you could basically see someone draw on a wall, and they drawed the wall blue, but they will be adamant that it's red, and you could beat them to death with a stick and they will still say it's red, even though it's blatantly a fact that it's blue. This is what this Steve is. And if he is watching this video, I hope this now shows that whatever you was talking about is utter shite. Just want to be very clear on that. But no hard feelings. You know, sometimes it is hard to be in the wrong. I know, sometimes I've been in the wrong before, and it's hard to, you know, take in the fact that you're in the wrong. But it's okay. Everyone can be in the wrong. But the more that you deny it, the more stupid you're going to look. So anyway, unfortunately, the Dwight, which was the stronger player, in the end, dies to the entity. I didn't manage to get a hook on him anymore, because he did hide pretty well. And he did leave the Fang to die. And it was GG at this point, so I was just hovering around, making the entrance at the top floor more accessible if I do start going into a chase with him. But this isn't camping, by the way. I'm looking around the area, you know. It's near the end game. I'm not going to go to a generator now because he's not going to be on one. And he's hiding pretty well, considering the fact that I can't see him with all seeing. So he must be doing something right. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to try and look for Hatch. So that's what I do. So I'm just going to finish off with my statements here. If someone is gonna die first in the game, and they die before you haven't even hooked at least one person, maybe consider the fact that it's not the killer's fault but your fault. Maybe you are the one that made poor decisions. Maybe you didn't hide effectively. Maybe you did not run away at great opportunities. Maybe you wasn't fully healed even though you should have been fully healed. Even in solo play, you at least had the dignity to have, like, you know, have some of kind of semi-respect to yourself and think, not all killers are automatically scumbags because you are losing. If I was hardcore tunneling you, that would be fine. Even if I was tunneling you, I could understand. And even if I was camping, I would understand. But this targeting mentality was the whole reason why I made this video. You need to get off your high horse. And I'm saying that to anyone that feels like they have to have some sort of like rule book to justify their means. I mean, considering the fact that 2 people had Prove Thyself and 2 of them also bought brand new parts, and then apparently me bringing Ruin was justifiable. Okay, dude. Yeah, 2 brand new parts and 2 Prove Thyself versus a Hex Ruin. Okay, sure. Yeah, okay. But anyway, GG to all 4 of the players, to the Dwight, to the Steve, to the Fang, and to the Claudette. And then you will see the messages at the end of the video. Smash that like button, because it does help out the channel. So yeah, smash that like button hard like I smack this bell around. And do share this out if you think other people would enjoy this. And do comment down below if you guys have also gone through a similar situation, or the fact is that you've had people that just chat absolute bollocks. And don't get me wrong, I've been one of those people that has been an absolute bitch and a hostile twat, but at least I know I'm an impulsive prick, you know what I mean? You know, at least I accept the fact that I'm one of them. But I think I'd rather be one of them than a Merlin Myrtle. But anyway, yes. If you also don't know, I also have Twitch, so feel free to follow me on Twitch as well. But yes, smash the like, share this out, subscribe if you are new as well. I always keep forgetting about that one. And I will see you beautiful people in the next video. But until then, toodles! Look at those brand new parts.